Hi, this is Elliot Eisenberg of Graphs and Laughs, catching you up to date on the latest multiple listing service data for Hillsborough County. And let's begin this by thinking about comparing how Hillsborough County is doing with how the nation is doing. Nationally, we know housing prices are up 11.4%. But in Hillsborough County, they're up a lot more. They're up 14.5% for single family, and they're up almost 10% for multifamily. So all in all, prices are going up faster in Hillsborough County than they are nationally. How about sales activity? Sales activity nationally is up 10.5%, but in Hillsborough County, it's down. It's down about 5% for single fam, and it's up about 10%, almost 10% for multi. But all in all, weaker in Hillsborough County. So prices are up relatively to the nation, but sales volume's down. Why? And it's all because of inventory. Nationally, inventory is at 3 months, but not in Hillsborough County. For single fam, it's at a record low 1.3. And for multi, it's at a record 1.8 months. So it's half as much in Hillsborough County than it is nationally. The number's way down. And if you look at the rate of decline in the amount of inventory, nationally it's down about 20%, 18.6 or something like that. Hillsborough County, it's down almost 50% for single family and 25% for multi. So the inventory you've got is less than the nation as a whole, and it's shrinking really fast compared to the nation. That's why your prices are going up faster and your sales activity is relatively weak. There's nothing you can do about this until you get more inventory. That's the biggest problem you face. We've talked about it before. The problem just gets more and more acute, and you see that by the comparison, you have half the inventory and it's declining twice as quickly as the nation. Now, if we look, the two key things nationally I want to talk about are interest rates. They're going to stay lower for longer. The central bank, up until recently, has basically conducted monetary policy by saying, oh, we better raise interest rates because we think we're going to get inflation because unemployment is going to get too low. But now they've changed their minds on how they're thinking about it. Now they're going to say, no, we're not going to raise interest rates preemptively because we think we're going to get inflation. We're only going to raise rates when we actually see inflation. That means rates are going to stay longer for lower. Short-term rates are going to stay longer for lower. And should long-term rates go up, the central bank will just buy some 10-year, 30-year treasuries and drive interest rates down. So rates are going to stay lower for longer. And the second thing I want to talk about briefly is the overall economy. Q2 is terrible, the worst decline in history, 32% decline in GDP. Q3 is going to be spectacular, probably 25% GDP growth. But then we begin to slow. We're already starting to see sectors slow. So come Q4 and next year, we're going to start to see substantially slower economic growth, especially because we're probably not going to get a fourth fiscal bailout package, stimulus package, because of the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So your economy is the national economy is doing great, interest rates are staying low, and inventory in Hillsborough County is remarkably low compared to what's going on nationally. See you next month.